Hello, and thank you for joining us today with Natural Talks with Angel. Today, our guest is Jammie Thompson. Jammie is a graduate of the, I'm going to say this wrong, I just clarified this too, Aveda Institute. She's a licensed cosmetologist, a surface core specialist, a master balayage certified. She is a surface core cutting specialist, a hothead hair extension certified, sunlight balayage certified, Brazilian blowout certified. She has built her career using hair products made from nature. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here today with us, Jammie.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Wow, that was quite a resume there. I was tongue-tied.
Yes, you did good. Now when I hear it like that, I'm like, oh, wow, that is a lot of stuff.
When I seen the hothead certified, I thought, oh, wow, I didn't know you could get a certification in that. I probably could have had one of those years ago. Until we add, the hair extensions to it, then maybe not so much.
Yes.
Nobody wants me putting extensions in their hair, I could tell you. So, Jammie, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, your backstory, and how you came to work with natural products?
Okay. Well, I am from a small country town. I actually went to this Aveda Institute. That was how you said it. Aveda. So I graduated from the Aveda Institute, and they are actually a company that's derived from natural ingredients. So they use their color, all their products and everything are naturally derived. So I was introduced to essential oils then, and fair trade, and all of the natural derived ingredients that were put into these hair products instead of using plastics and that kind of thing that a lot of people don't realize that are in the hair products. So when I got pregnant with my son, I started realizing that I couldn't use certain face products because of the benzoyl peroxide. It could potentially cause cancer and all these things. I wasn't allowed to eat lunch meat. And there was some other random stuff that I was like, why am I doing this to myself? And why am I exposing myself to this all the time? But now that I'm pregnant, I'm being more aware, like dryer sheets. You can't use dryer sheets. Well, now why would I not wash my clothes in dryer sheets and then his stuff in dryer sheets? So it was just all kind of collective things. And then I started looking directly back to where I came from as far as learning about all the hair products, and started to incorporate those more and more into my daily life. And so that's how I embraced more of the essential oils and using products that are safe for myself and my son now.
Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. So you have a local salon here, Foiled Rotten Salon.
Yes, I work at Foiled Rotten Salon. And we sell the surface hair products. And that's when I was introduced to surface hair and realized it was a family-owned and operated company, and they had everything aligned for my life.
Awesome. And so do you strictly use then the Surface Pro because they're natural?
Yes. Everything is naturally derived. It's made with certified organic botanicals. For example, like the Surface Purify shampoo is a shampoo, but it's a 4.4 to 5.5 pH. And I actually use that for my son's bubble bath. I use it as a face and body wash, not only as a shampoo, but multi-use things.
Oh, that's awesome to know. That's
yeah.
Awesome to know. That's multiple purposes for products. I love it. I'm all about that. If I can use something, to do multiple things, I'm all about that. And it's safe on top of that.
Exactly.
Awesome. So I know that when I first met you, I was at a friend of mine's salon, and we were talking about people with alopecia. and you were telling me that you had some things. Can you tell us a little bit about what you have to help with that, and how they use that?
Yes, actually Surface makes a line. They categorize their products out. Like there's a Surface Curls line, and there's specifically the Awaken line. And the Awaken is to awaken your scalp. These are all naturally certified organic botanicals in these products, and that entire line is made for a healthy scalp. So if you can get to a healthy scalp all the way down to the follicle and creating that foundation, then on the surface is where your hair comes through. That will then be healthy as well. And then there's no chemicals in it, so you're not having to use like some of the products that stimulate new growth, for example, have a lot of product chemicals in there, and that may not be as good for you as like these products as well. So people with eczema, psoriasis, those kind of issues, scalp issues, this entire line is great for. Their shampoo, conditioner, mask. They just added a new elixir. They have D-biotin, and it helps directly get down to that follicle, directly where it's at, instead of having to like orally take capsules of something that may, dilute into your blood and not really be as good as putting it directly on the source.
Okay. That's awesome. And so you've had a lot of success then with people with balding or alopecia and that type of thing using these products?
Yes, I actually have a client. She used to have like spots around behind her ear, and she was going to the dermatologist and using a medicine that they were kind of maybe like a steroid kind of thing that she was using, and it was super expensive, and then having to go and get the special shampoo filled prescription. And I had introduced her to the Awaken line. And once she switched over to that, her dermatologist is like actually pretty amazed, like, what was that stuff that you've been using again? Because it's actually really clear and it's doing really, really well.
Oh, that's awesome. That
Yeah.
is awesome. I know a couple of people with alopecia, so I'm sure they're going to be really excited to hear about this.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to ask you, as we age, and not just because we age, but I mean, even younger women like to color their hair. But I say, I didn't start coloring my hair until, it needed to be. So, but I do realize that, younger women like to color their hair. Are there natural ways of doing that, or are we just stuck with the chemical stuff?
Actually, there are natural ways. Maybe 10 years ago there wasn't. I don't know exactly when they started introducing it. Mostly people are allergic when they have allergy reactions to hair color. It's the PPD that's in the hair products and the ammonia, and that's what a lot of people have reactions to. And maybe they're itchy, and when they have the color on and they're like itching, it may be that they're allergic to. There's actually, doctors can do like a little patch test to see if you're PPD, if you're allergic to that. And they can do that in the office. But so the Surface Color line is actually PPD free. It's hypoallergenic, and there's no ammonia. It's an enzyme cream activator. And we use the Babasu oil, which Brazilian women have been using it on their skin for centuries. Well, the Babasu oil is actually small enough molecularly to penetrate the cuticle, and it helps act as a driver to get inside the outside of your hair, the cuticle, and it'll help drive that color naturally into the hair rather than using the ammonia to like blow up the cuticle and then alter the color from inside.
Okay, well, now that you put it that way, I didn't know that's what I was doing. I just thought you slapped the stuff on and it made it another color.
Yes. It's from inside, somewhere in there.
Well, now that makes me even more concerned because, what have I been sticking here? I'm trying to do all natural, chemical-free products for my body and everything else, and all this time I've been blowing up my cuticles and injecting poison in there.
And that's what causes frizz, is that the cuticle is the outer layer, and that's what gives you that surface on the makes it give it that my son's like running around, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
the cuticle is that outer layer, and that's what you see on the surface. So it's really important to have that cuticle nice and shiny and smooth.
Okay, and so that can be accomplished with the shampoo and the conditioner on a regular basis?
Absolutely, because those are all color safe as well. And then there's a amazing gloss that the surface has as well, and that gloss will actually make that crystalline shine on your hair. There's you know how they make like organic apple juice, and they have the what's the word? What am I trying to think of? They put like a product in there to make it clear, and the surface actually has incorporated that in the color to make it that crystalline shine, and it actually clears the free radicals from the hair and brings all the color together to give it that reflection.
Well, that's awesome. And
yes.
So then someone who would use hot irons on their hair a lot, things that we would think would damage our hair, are these products good for helping to keep the damage to a minimum, or?
Actually, the heat is actually good with specifically, for example, the Trinity Protein Repair Tonic. It's actually made from amaranth protein. So actually adding heat is good because the heat will help it to get into the hair. The amaranth protein, they're actually studying it over in Epcot. It's the never fading flower. So Surface has taken this ingredient and put it into their product, specifically this protein repair tonic. And this actually, the protein, because it's flexible protein, it binds on the outside of your cuticle and kind of like hugs it and fills in those divots so that it would slam it down and make it more smooth. So it'll reflect light better. It'll create that smooth. It's actually UV protectant. And then when you add heat to it, it's actually good because it'll help slam into the cuticle and hug and create that false layer to protect your hair.
Awesome. I'm going to have to try some of this for my hair. I've got naturally curly hair, and that's why it's in a ponytail today. I'll just be honest. I got up this morning and it was just fun. And I thought, I just don't have time to fool with this today. So up in a ponytail it goes so everybody can't see I have this big bush.
And it's raining in Florida, so that's not helping the curls at all either.
Yeah, no. The humidity does me in every time. I could sit and straight iron it and make it all, and it'll look beautiful. And then I open the door and it's like, I thought, I just spent 2 hours for nothing.
Yes.
So this will help me, huh?
Yes, there are definitely products that we can get you started on that's got like an anti-humectant. So it'll help protect your hair against our amazing humidity in Florida.
Now, I did try some of your, I'm trying to remember what it's called now. It comes in a can. It looks like a mousse. Maybe it is called mousse. I don't remember. But it was for helping like the curls to stay curly without, frizzing out. So like when I get out of the shower and stuff, I would put it on. And it does. I do remember your friend that was with you telling me now, if it gets like it feels stiff, just crunch it like this, and it makes it feel better. And she was right, it did, because I remember thinking, ooh, maybe I did too much.
Yeah,
it's like so hard. But once I did that scrunchy thing, it was good. And I did like it, and it smelled nice.
Oh, the curls line smells amazing. Everyone loves the smell because curls need the most hydration. And I think the product that you got was the Curls Whip Mousse, and it's actually like a leave-in conditioner. And the whole Curls line is made for you to be able to like put your hands in there and get it worked in to where you can have touchable curls. And most people are like, oh, don't touch the curls, I don't want to mess it up. But with the Surface products, you're allowed to touch the curls. They're allowed to move.
So if my husband wants to touch my hair, I don't have to tell him, stop.
Yes, exactly.
Well, that's awesome. Are there any other lines, or not lines, that it would be the same line, but any other type of products that you'd like to talk to us about today?
Um, oh God, I could talk for days about the surface products. So the curls line, which we brushed up again. The char is actually one of our newer line that we just came out with. Everyone, you're seeing all the pictures online with people with the toothbrush, with the teeth whitening with the charcoal on their teeth. So surfaces we have actually activated charcoal cleanser because the charcoal will help draw out any of the impurities. There's a shampoo, conditioner. We have a face and body wash, and we also have a shaving cream. And did I say the skin relief lotion? I can't remember if I said that or not.
Yeah.
Those that char line has the activated charcoal, and it actually has usually charcoal based products are very drying, but because we use the babasu oil, which we call basu oil, and then we have a seaweed extract that leaves behind, leaving it hydrated and moisturized to where the charcoal is actually helping absorb and draw all that stuff out, but it's leaving behind smooth, silky skin, hair. And yeah,
put this on my head and I'm shampooing. Does it lather up?
Yes, it is a lather, but everything, because it has the activated charcoal and there's no other, we don't like put any kind of other color. It is black. So it is.
Is it going to turn everything black?
Yeah, it is kind of scary. And the shampoo and conditioner is actually great to add texture for especially fine hair, and they want that thicker, fuller, like the textured curl is in right now. So that's what the shampoo and conditioner is great for. They also have that skin relief. If you look on the Surface Hair Facebook, there's a picture of this baby that had some eczema spots on their face, and after using the char skin relief cream, it cleared the baby's face. So there's a picture of a before and after on the Facebook. That it's amazing.
Wow. I'll have to look that up. And I'm not going to say some unknown reason, because I know why we have all these skin issues and all the chemicals and the impurities and everything that we have today. But we're seeing a lot of children, younger and younger, beginning to come up with eczema and psoriasis and things like that. I know my grandson has eczema, so that's good to know, though, that
yeah, and especially baby's skin. Yeah, you don't want to put stuff like that, all chemicals on your baby's skin. If think about if the Nicorette patch is something that you could put on your skin, is absorbing into your skin. I mean, imagine what else we're putting on that is in there.
Absolutely. We have a line, with my chemical-free company that I've partnered with. We have all kinds of skincare lines for that purpose, just body shampoos and soaps and things like that are chemical free, because what you're putting on your skin, people don't realize.
Yep.
I know Bath and Body Works. I used to love Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret. They smelled so good.
Yep.
And at Christmas you can get all kinds of good deals and whatnot. But who knew that this good deal was really costing me, because it was poisoning me? I had no idea. It's full of formaldehyde. Go figure. Formaldehyde. Yep. The stuff they embalm us with when we die, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, now I know. And so now I do things differently. But people don't realize that how much. Hi.
Can you say hi?
Get in the picture. But people don't realize, our skin is our biggest organ, and we do absorb things. And unlike when you put it in your mouth, we don't have that filter system like you do when you eat something, and it's filtered out. But when you put it on your skin directly, there's no filter. It goes right into the bloodstream. So.
Yep. You have all the surface products, huh? Okay. Bye.
He's got
we use the pearl grease on him.
He has beautiful hair, that's for sure. But, well, Jammie, why don't you tell us how people can reach you?
Okay, well, on my website, it's hairbyjammie.com. Hair by Jammie, and my name is spelled all different. It's Jammie. You can find me on Instagram at hairbyjammie904, and my Facebook is Hair by Jammie Thompson 904.
Okay, and I will put a link to your website on this, the top of this video. But I want to thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thanks for all the wonderful hair tips too, and I hope that everybody goes out and buys your products because I think that's awesome.
Yay, great. Thank you.
Out there that aren't carrying this, see Jammie because you are a rep for them also, right?
Yes, I educate for service.
So contact Jammie Thompson and get all your natural products because I'm telling you, this is going to be the new wave as people become educated into how we're poisoning ourselves.
Yes.
You're going to want to have these products here so that you can still get clients.
Yes. Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you, Jammie. And thank y'all for watching. Until next week, have a great week. Bye-bye.
Bye.